Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's me, Missy Paskey Wood, coming to you live from the Office of Community Life. We are still recovering from such a successful Valentine's Day, so thank you so much to everybody who made that possible. It's a lot of fun. And I just want to remind you that if you didn't get involved, that's okay. There's no guilt. There's no, there's been quite a few people who come down to say, I didn't realize, and that's okay. We are going to have more opportunities to get involved and make donations to the Walk to End Alzheimer's. In fact, you can get involved and actually join our walk team. The walk is going to be on Halloween, October 31st, and I have a feeling that things won't be open, and so they did too. And so all of the walks are going to take place virtually. So if you're an individual, you just walk, in your neighborhood or you walk somewhere else. But since we're the Canyon, we're going to put on a walk that'll just be for us here at the Canyon. So I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet, but I can be pretty sure it will be a lot of fun. It will involve, costumes, obviously. It'll be a lot of fun. But we will walk here at our own site. And so we'd love to have as many people join that team as possible. So we'll give you information about joining that team soon, but know that there will be more opportunities to give for this year. And I have a feeling it might break our record from last year. I think we're going to be the people to watch. In fact, I got a call from the Alzheimer's Association folks that said, what are you doing? We've heard about this. We want you to share with other people because it's a model. So just hold your hand out and pat yourself on the back for really showing people how it's done in Tucson in terms of your generosity. A few different people have reached out to me and said, oh, this was so much fun. It was so great. And I have to say, this event has had the most participation of anything that I have programmed in the last year. And I have to say, this event involved telling your neighbors that you like them, gratitude, and it involved giving back. And the fact that so many people participated means to me that the human beings who live in this building and who work in this building are second to none, that this is the type of event that they enjoy the most and get the most involved in. So I'm really proud to live and work with you. So let's move on to this week. I have a lot of interesting programming. And before I get to it, though, I do want to let you know that tonight in your black bag, you will have a brochure from the Humanities Seminar. They just dropped these off to us. And so you will have, there's information about sorry, I got fuzzy there for a second. I think it didn't like that I messed up the focus. Is it better now? But it didn't. So this is the Humanities Seminar brochure, and you can take a look at it, and there are no restrictions, which is really interesting this year. It's having trouble focusing on me. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I goofed it up by getting close, so apologies. So there's no restrictions. So anybody can join those classes, which is pretty exciting. And we are going to have a lecture in December from Malcolm. Oh gosh, I just had a name blank. From the director of the seminars, Competel, sorry. And he is going to do a lecture on the Spanish Civil War just for us. So keep an eye out for that when the Watermark University catalog comes out in the next couple weeks. This is your the calendar for this week that should have been in your black bag. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I can tell that it is blurry, so I apologize. I don't know how to fix my webcam for that. So I apologize, but we're just going to continue. And I promise to get off of here quick. So the preview show is going to continue right after I'm done talking, but I want to alert you to a couple things that I couldn't get previews for. The first is Ken Burns baseball. For some reason, PBS does not want to let us show any previews for any of these things. So Ken Burns baseball inning 5 is today. Inning 6 is on Tuesday. And then thank you so much to a few people who reached out and asked if we were going to have programming about the fact that it's the 100th year of women's suffrage, and we are. On Monday, we're going to be watching, it's a 2-part series, a wonderful film that's 10 years old called Not For Ourselves Alone, the story of Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony. And part 1 will be on Monday at 4 o'clock. Part 2 will be on Wednesday at 4 p.m. And of course, the anniversary is on Tuesday. There's not a Hollywood style film about suffrage in the United States, interestingly enough. But there is a fantastic one from just a couple of years ago about suffrage, the fight for suffrage in the United Kingdom. And so we are going to watch that one. It's called Suffragette, and a lot of the pieces tie together. There was also a one day university on suffrage that was just announced today. And so I didn't have enough time to put it into the calendar, but I promise I will put it on the calendar for next week. So there will be a one day university that celebrates the suffrage movement. The things I want to point out to you, of course, golf simulator play is still happening. Sign up for those golf simulator appointments. Please make sure that you're attending all of those 11 o'clock fitness activities. They're really a lot of fun. The other thing that's happening this week that is not usual is we do have our support group for caregivers of dementia patients. So if you are interested in joining that group, it is open to everyone in the canyon. So please join the it is a virtual group that is led by Lee here in the building. And if you need help logging on or help with technology, come down and find one of us. We'd be happy to help you get logged on to that support group and show you how to do that. Virtual trivia again is at 10 o'clock. We're having a lot of fun. It's growing every week and there are real prizes. So that's a lot of fun as well. And then the final thing I want to bring to your attention is I couldn't find a preview for this, but on Saturday morning, we're going to be, for their Hey Remember This, we're going to be watching the Carol Burnett show, and it's the episode where Lucille Ball comes on. So that's a lot of fun. We just recently found that. So don't miss that. Don't miss anything. So here are the previews for today. Oh, and then the other thing is we made a mistake and I forgot to put on the calendar what today's member matinee was. So I'm so sorry. It is, we had a request for some James Bond. And so we're going to do Pierce Brosnan, Tomorrow Never Dies. So if you're in the mood for a Bond movie this afternoon, that should be a lot of fun. All right. Have a great afternoon. I will see you soon. And thank you so much for making this last week a whole lot of fun. Okay.